And what I say about writing checks that your ass can't cash, that bit might bounce, ain't it? That bit might bounce, ain't it? Peep the date. That's fresh. That's new.
350 squirrels were found in a cooler in a Chinese restaurant in New York. I said 350 squirrels was found in a cooler, okay, in a Chinese restaurant in New York.
Might have to drop a dime on them.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying?
You gotta stop.
I don't like that shit.
For sure, bro.
I don't like that shit.
All right, y'all, we back with another video, man. Y'all know how we do. Always pushing health, wealth, and a better understanding of self. So, if y'all didn't know the news, okay, it's a bloodbath in the Asian stock market. Okay, over $1 trillion has been just wiped out of the market, as y'all see here. This is China, Japan, okay, Korea. It's going down. And that's probably the exact amount of wealth we was putting into the market. And we got to transition that money to something else. Now, they don't really want to put this and make it seem like it's us, but there's no other reason why there's stores, Asian stores closing and the stock market is crashing. Okay, like I told y'all in a couple videos ago, people are pulling their money out. They're also losing money, but people are pulling their money out. They're looking at it in the long term, right? They're not finna sit money in these beauty supply companies and these companies that they've been making all black people when they're already seeing the drop. So it's like, it's gonna compound on whatever we doing. So this is a great time for us to capitalize, especially our women in the beauty products. We need to be making our own beauty products and selling them to us. And it's just a beautiful thing right now. I love to see my people coming together, spending money together. I know we've been, spending more money with, our community, trying to see the money circulate. And it's a great thing. A lot of people don't like this. They like, yo, we should be, but it's great for us. It doesn't matter. It doesn't have to be great for everybody else. Everybody else can do the same thing. And we can continue to just keep blessing our people and get in business so we can all bless each other. But it's crazy that the stock market is going down. I'm gonna let y'all hear some of what the foundationals are saying about this. And we got some other altercations that been going on with these Asian stores, but it looks like, number one, they empty. We're not spending the money in there like we used to. And we still trying to get everybody on code, but make sure y'all subscribe to the channel, hit that like button, push me on the algorithm. I greatly appreciate that. I'm gonna give y'all some more commentary. Let's get it.
They said boycott, be bald-headed. We said, who bald-headed? And what I say about writing checks that your ass can't cash, that bit might bounce, ain't it? That bit might bounce, ain't it? Peep the date. That's fresh. That's new. And I can't help but wonder if had they not went so brazen and got so nasty in their videos towards us specifically, would we have stood tall on this? Or just went back to regular scheduled programming like we normally do when it's usually these fake outrages. But this time it was a real one. See, you guys turned it into it needing to be a boycott when you expressed how bad you really hated us. When you went online and told us exactly how you felt about us, even though we spent hundreds of thousands of dollars with you guys' business. See, we simply said, hey, you guys, talking to our own, let's just go ahead and come together and open up our own businesses where they actually respect us. And then the other community heard we're boycotting the businesses. That's not what it was. Although there isn't a specific number about how much Koreans actually own in the U.S. when it comes to beauty supply, news reports suggest that it's about 70% in the United States, and that attributes for most of the black hair care market. And see, the beauty care industry is not the only industry that Korea bases its economy on. It is also tech. But here's the thing. Just think about a table a table with 4 legs. If one leg is wobbly, the whole table is not stable. And Korea is seeing that happen in live time. See, these are the Korean tech companies that attribute for most of Korea's economy and how they make their money. And you know, tech is usually strong. It's taking over the world. It's innovation, right? But here's the thing that everybody's been talking about, but they're talking about it on lower levels, not necessarily higher levels where you can understand where it might affect big businesses. AI is taking over, sweeping across the world and taking human jobs, but replacing technology as we see it. So again, back to that wobbly leg on the table that I was speaking about. If we have Korea and the table is Korea's economy, South Korea that is, and let's say beauty supply and hair is one leg and another leg is the tech. Just because tech is failing is not necessarily going to make the whole table fall because it's on a foundation of 3 other legs, right? So it's just wobbly. But what happens when the other leg can't compensate? The whole table falls. Now see, Amora Pacific and LG Health and Household is responsible for South Korea's beauty industry economy, okay? See, the South Korean stock market, called the KOSPI, saw one of their largest stock market drops in history. Okay, that was on June 23rd, where it dropped nearly 10%. The one right before that was June 8th, where it dropped 8%. So it just made me go digging a little bit deeper into the dates because analytics works a certain way. Everything has a cause and effect. Mind you, the Chow verdict came in June 1st. So subsequently after June 8th, we see the stock market start to plummet, and then it takes its second largest plummet on June 23rd. That's not by accident. That is by design. And of course, the news is going to blame the rise in AI and it taking over technology for South Korea's stock market plummeting. And they're not going to validate the second half of their economy, and that in the U.S., which they solely base most of their money off of, and the beauty industry here is failing and having issues because of the social and political climate. Of course, they're not going to give Black Americans credit for anything, because if they were to publicize that, if they were to put it on the news that this is happening and this is why, it would wake more Black Americans up to realize that we have more power in our dollar. We just need to see that. And once we do, and we start intentionally spending our money with Black businesses, we're going to see a lot more changes. Listen, all in all, what I take from this is just excitement. I'm excited that for once, it seems as though Black Americans are getting it. They're getting the picture. It's been something that's been put in our faces since the beginning of time. We've only ever been told to be consumers. That's where everybody was comfortable with us being at, and they never wanted to see us ascend to anything other than a consumer. So, being a business owner, that threatens their livelihood because they base their whole makeup, their whole business model off of the Black dollar. So with that, y'all, it looks like we're resetting exactly how people feel about us. It's respect. We're resetting the respect level because all you can do is respect it, especially when your bills are not getting paid.
Central Van Nuys Avenue right over here in Inglewood. It's an Asian-owned grocery, Angel-owned donut stop owned by Cambodians. I'm about to go in there and see how empty it is over here. And it's an Asian-owned gardening spot over here. You already know what type of suspicious activity goes on in here. They got the windows blocked off. You already know what goes on over here.
I walk in the mall every day and this nail place is always jumping, but take a look. The boycott is working because they are closed down.
To a new nail place, you check them out from TikTok, and then you're asked, oh, hey, I want to respectfully make sure that you say yes to making content before I start recording. Do you mind if I record your hand? 2 days later, I'm scrolling my TikTok timeline and I see my hands saying, her, I'm broke, with a broken heart emoji, meaning you have no money. And then him as a response saying, me, bet. One, this makes absolutely no sense. How am I broke and I'm a paying client that tipped you very well? As a woman of color, I found it very odd how when I looked at other videos on the page of women with lighter skin or white hands, they had no kind of weird captions or anything on it. At 11 o'clock at night, I then check my phone and he sends me a message through the automated number that they have. Hi, Kiani. Before your next appointment, I wanted to reach out and tell you that I can no longer take you on as a client.
There's a video going around on the internet where a person is talking about me at our nail salon, and I just want to come out and apologize for any misunderstanding that happened. Take full accountability, but here's my end of the story. So that post that I posted actually had nothing to do with her. It just happened to be her hands in the video used for that like viral hook. Like, you know how creators use viral hooks to get viewership and stuff like that? That's basically what I did. And I completely forgot that customer, I didn't want to do her nails anymore. That's really my bad. I shouldn't have, correlated her to the video, which could be a big misunderstanding. But yeah, I just wanted views on the video. The reason why I don't want to do her nails anymore is because it just kind of made me feel uncomfortable as I was doing her nails. And my whole thing is that if I don't feel comfortable doing a customer's nails, I'm just not going to do the nails, That we can make life enjoyable with those transactions by talking to one another, by asking each other, how's your day? Just cool conversations, As she sat in my chair, she kind of was passive aggressive and didn't really believe that I could do my job, asking, oh, do you want to see the French again? And like certain things that just kind of ticked me off. Racism isn't even part of the equation because I have a ton of African-American clients, Caribbean clients, Jamaican, Haitian, Nigerian. My brother's wife is Jamaican. It's like, bro, how can I be racist? You know what I mean? Like,
Now y'all see why I've been telling y'all to stop going to them shops even before all this boycotting happened? Because they're racist and they only want your coin. But not only do they want your coin, they feel like there's a privilege to sit in their chair and you owe them. So not only do you pay them for the service, you got to shook and jive while you're in their chair too. Because if you don't, they're going to feel uncomfortable. This is blatant racism. He is racist. He's racist. And he wanted her to dance. Dance? What do you mean you gonna sit here and get your nails done because you paid to get your nails done? You supposed to sit here, get your nails done, pay to get your nails done, and entertain me while I'm doing your nails. And his apology video is weird as fuck. Because are you a nail tech or are you a content creator? Because she paid you to do her nails, not to create a video bashing her. So what the fuck are you upset about when she paid you for a service? So I'm gonna say this one more time for the people in the back. Stop going to these nail shops. Stop going to these chop shops and go find you a black nail tech like me. Because, baby, I'ma always eat down. And you can come up in my shop and you can be quiet, watch TV. We can sit there and talk. We're going to cry. We're going to laugh. We're going to have fun. And you're going to love your service. Period. And that's how it's supposed to be. I'm so tired of people trying to make us feel like we have to change ourselves just to sit in a room with them. We have to dim ourselves down. We have to cover ourselves. We have to conform just to make you feel comfortable. When all we're doing is literally existing. She was watching TV, but because she didn't ask you how your day was, you felt like that was passive aggressive and you didn't like it because it made you uncomfortable. She not there to cater to you. She paid for a service. Give her her service. I'm so sick of people feeling like they can play in our face. Y'all give me some time and I'm going to have us a spot where ain't nobody going to be able to play with us. 350 squirrels were found in a cooler in a Chinese restaurant in New York. I said 350 squirrels was found in a cooler, okay, in a Chinese restaurant in New York. And a lot of people in the comments, because I go to them comments, I get deep down in them comments, they have had squirrel before. And that's your business. If you want to eat a squirrel, a snake, a dog, a cat, that's your business. But when people go to a Chinese restaurant and order food and they order some chicken, they expect chicken. But I've been saying this about these Chinese people. Lay off of it a little while. Maybe go to the grocery store and maybe make your own Chinese food. You can do the same thing that they are doing. It'll taste just as good. Okay? Because you can't tell me, I think a lot of us, especially back in the day, when the Chinese restaurants came in strong, they wasn't feeding us something that they didn't have no business of feeding us. You know what I'm saying? But this is wrong.
Now, you could go look up this story as well. They found dogs in a restaurant before. So this is not the first time, but 350 squirrels. So y'all was going to skin those squirrels, mix it in with some more of the regular chicken and meat, and feed it to people. They got to go to court. But what about those people that could have got sick? What's wrong with people? You know what I'm saying? Chinese, I'm not letting y'all slide. I'm not Chinese people. I'm not letting y'all slide. That is wrong. And I'm going to tell y'all what else I saw. And I saw this with my own eyes. I saw where the Chinese people were like growing big rats. Like, what are y'all about to do with these rats? These was the biggest rats I ever seen in my life. You know what I'm saying? So if you are a Chinese eater person, eat Chinese food, please be careful. That's all I'm going to tell you. Go look it up, okay? Go look it up, the story about the squirrels, and think that I'm lying. Hugs and love. Y'all be blessed to J-Lo. Mwah.
All right, so y'all see it, man. The stocks in the Asian markets is crashing. All right, I showed y'all a picture of it. A lot of people are talking about it. And y'all know they've been cooking the restaurant food. They've been using all type of squirrels and cats and whatever else. So we don't even need to be eating there. So it's just a great time that FBA can step right into position for the wealth transition. Okay, so we're going to be going over more content like this, man. Making sure that our people are aware of knowing where to spend their dollars. So in my live, we was talking about the lotto, because a lot of these corner stores, they making money off the lottery. We got to get our people off the lottery. We got to know that, hey, man, we can come together with $100 instead of them going to those corner stores, giving $100, $200, you know, trying to win millions. It's a trick that they've been running on it's our elders. The younger people are not too much falling for it, maybe, but gambling in general, it's out here, you know what I mean? But they definitely been running numbers on us for a minute. So we can use that same money collectively, and it's like millions and millions of dollars. So it's good that our people are actually waking up. We still got some more people to wake up, y'all. A lot of people are not devoting 100% of their resources to us and making sure people have businesses too. We need to be helping people get in business so we can shortstop and take some of that business. But man, I appreciate everybody for tapping in. All of the people who donate to the channel, Shabazz, Fresh Always, Mama Lisa, all of the members, man, Bruce Warren, Shirley, Yaya Kids, Libra, everybody who been donating to the channel, man. I love and appreciate y'all. Y'all know we're going live tomorrow. Y'all check us out on the live. And we're gonna be giving more I'm trying to pick and doing some streaming on Kick, doing some lifestyle stuff. So man, if y'all interested in that, y'all tap in. I'm gonna give y'all the link on Kick so y'all can see how we do our thing. But man, I love and appreciate y'all. I'll catch y'all on the next video. Peace and love.
A community must have three things to have a community in it. You must have a wholly independent economic structure that can provide goods, service, products, and things for your own people, and jobs and tax bases for your own people. You should at least control 4 basic things. You should be trying to control water, food, medicine, and energy to be able to survive and compete.
Here we got Mr. Pollock. He had a cornfield. He took advantage of a free water test from us, and this is what we found in this water. We found sulfur, we found hardness, and we solved these problems with an easy fix of 2 tanks. So get your free water test today. Stay blessed. Click the link below.